We are going to be doing over 2 hours of cleaning motivation. So if you are ready for some deep cleaning and motivating music just to get you going, you've come to the right spot. I am so sorry that my schedule has been a little off lately. We recently lost Eden, and I am honestly just trying to get back into the swing of things. So this is a marathon video, but I will have regular videos upcoming week. So I'm so sorry if I've disappointed you guys. I'm just really trying to do my best with the recent circumstances. So yeah, just thank you all so much. And if you haven't yet, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. I have not been posting a regular video for last week and today, and it looks like YouTube is mad at me. And now all my subscribers and my views are going down. So if you would, I would love it if you could just hit that subscribe button and watch this video, even if you don't stare at the screen. Maybe if you put it on in the background, that would mean the world to me, and I will get back to my regular posting this week. And I also just want to say a huge thank you for the people who just stand by me and love on me and give me grace, because I definitely need it. I love you guys. He was sitting on my floor. He said he could smell dog. So that, coupled with the stain, we knew that it was time to take care of this. Now, we like to vacuum before carpet cleaning, because if you know with the carpet cleaner, if you don't do that, it'll get so full of just stuff and animal hair, and it gets really nasty, and it'll actually start like kicking it back out at you when you're cleaning the carpet. So it's really important to do this. So this was a perfect thing. This is a Stain Master carpet, so it cleans very well. I could take it out to pressure wash it, but ain't nobody got time for that. So after we do one round on the carpet, Chris will put on the heating light on the back, and it helps dry everything up really quick. I love this carpet cleaner. I will say that I do think it is very, very pricey. It's not one I think I would purchase myself because of the price, but it was sent to me from Tenneco, and I love it. One of my favorite things about this carpet cleaner that I love is that it is self-washing. So usually with all carpet cleaners, you need to clean them out when you're done. And this one, you just sit on the base and it cleans itself. But look at all that dirty water. That was one round. We did several. I filmed two. We did a total of 3. And I cannot believe how much is in that carpet. It is wild. I want to share this new Lean Pearl N200 photo printer. We've been using it this summer, and it's been a lot of fun. We've been able to do so many fun little things on here. When you download the app, it comes with a variety of free frames and filters that you can play around with. Now, this is one that we did for Emma. It was like a little summertime filter, and it made her look like a little cartoon, and it is so cute. It is printed on like a Polaroid style, but it's like a 3-inch photo, and it does have sticky paper if you choose to do that. I also want to highlight the Instapic, which is really cool. You are able to do instant printing. So take a photo and print it all in one step. And it also has some fun filters there, as you see here on the left. It's compact, it's portable, and you use Bluetooth. It also has a built-in lamination process, so it keeps the photos so vibrant. I mean, look at these. These are so incredibly vibrant, and 3 people can use this simultaneously and print. So this is fun for your whole family, and I think you can do a lot here, especially with summertime and you want to take some quick photos, keep the memories alive. This is awesome. I'm showing you here that it sticks really, really beautifully. This will be so much fun for any age, so check them out. Prime Day Lean promotion starts, so check out the link in the description to get your printer. Thank you so much, Lean, for sponsoring this portion. It's supposed to help stains not get embedded on it. You can just put it outside and pressure wash it and it'll be fine, but we have a sectional and that would be such a pain to do, so we just do what we have to. So Chris decided to come out and clean his truck. So I brought out our Bluetti Elite 300. This Elite 300 is a portable power station. It's the Elite series, and it has 2400 watt output. This has been so amazing for our family because we like to be outside a lot. And let me just tell you, it is so hot here in Florida. I love being able to bring this out, plug in our fan, no matter where we're at in the yard or the beach, and we've always got a fan running on us to keep us cool. Also, if you like camping, this is awesome to bring with you because you can plug in your coffee pot or anything you may need on the go. With more power and less bulk, you can take this anywhere with you. It has high capacity, a strong output, so there are multiple outlets that you are able to plug in at once. It has seamless backup during outages. It even has a remote wake up and scheduled control. The Elite 300 has a 3000 WH capacity versus the 2K WH volume. It has RV outlets, which is suitable for on-the-road setups, app controls, which includes easy monitoring and operation, and UPS fast switching with just seamless power transition during outages. And the compact 3K WH capacity emphasizes the tight and efficient design so you can take this wherever you need to go on the go. I will have all the information about this Bluetti Elite 300 portable power station in my description box. So while Chris is doing the carpet once again, I'm going to actually clean the leather furniture. We purchased this from Facebook Marketplace last year, or maybe a year or 2 years ago. No, it's been 1 year since we've had it, and I love it. It's my favorite sectional. One of my favorite things about sectionals is you can just wipe them down. And I do get questions about the dog's nails. Ruby will scratch it up a bit, not so much Hazel, she's a smaller dog, but either way, to be able to wipe it all down, it doesn't bother me one bit. So I've got some warm water with soap in there, and I'm just going to scrub it down. I could not believe how dirty this was. Well, actually, I should say I can believe because I kept looking at it for a long time thinking this needs to be done, and it's just out of sight, out of mind, even though it's probably one of the biggest things in this room. It's just not something I think about all the time until we have people coming over and I'm like, I can't have people sitting on this thing like this. This is wild. Hazel likes to sit on the back of here, and so it gets really, really dirty. But I could not believe just how dirty it truly was. But being able to wipe it down is awesome. Also, if you have allergies, this leather furniture is awesome for allergies because the allergens don't get embedded in the grain or in the fibers. So I do have a kit to be able to repair some of the scratches on there. I need to do that. That's another one of those things that I just need to do, and I will. But again, I just love this sectional so much. It is a low profile. We got it for $1,000 on Facebook Marketplace, and that is a steal when you know how much leather truly is. I am now spraying the leather cleaner and conditioner on it, and I'm just going to wipe it off with a microfiber cloth to give it a good shine and also just to protect it a little bit longer. This is real leather, so it is important that we try to keep this moisturized as long as possible so it stays looking beautiful. I also love that it is reclining on 3 of the chairs, and yeah, this looks brand new in my opinion. I think it looks great. I love it. This is my favorite couch by far that I have ever had. It is super windy out here, so I hope you guys can hear me, but it's like 70 degrees here. It is cold, okay? For a Floridian, it's cold. So I'm in the middle of doing a makeover for my sister-in-law, and I've been looking for furniture for her. It was so incredibly difficult, and you'll hear the same story on that video, whenever that should be. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give her my chairs. I think that would be nice. I think I can find a couch. We can make that work. I looked for a couch for so long, and I'm not kidding you, like maybe a month plus. Nothing. And I don't have a big budget at all, like $100. That's all I can do. And so I'm looking, can't find anything. Finally found something that I liked, but it was so far past her. It was like, oh, just to go get it was going to be a pain. So I've been looking, and then I found a couch on the Habitat for Humanity site. So I was waiting for a sale to happen, and that didn't happen. So I went to pick it up, and I'm like, you know what, this would be perfect for my sister-in-law. It's beautiful. I think it matches my chairs. This is going to be great. And if you remember, I have the Better Homes and Gardens set, which is, I love that set so much. I waited like 3 years to get that set. That was like my favorite dream set. So I got the couch home, and I'm like, I don't feel like it goes with the chairs. Does it go with the chairs? Yes. Is it perfect? No, of course not. So after a lot of thought, I'm like, you know what? I want this space for her to be perfect. And I would much rather give her my set so she can have something perfect and wait for something to fall into my lap or to find something. I did reach out to some brands to see if they would be interested in gifting anything. No response from them. So I said, you know what, I'm going to take the couch, the Habitat for Humanity couch. It's a lovely couch. It's fine. It is fine. I love it. I loved it enough to give it to her. But after seeing everything together, I love her enough to give her my entire set, and I will take that couch. So we are completely blank right now, and the makeover is turning out so beautiful. After everything was put together, every single one of us were like, this looks like a magazine. It makes everything so worth it. They were so deserving. So I'm going to blow all this off, clean up this area. That grill is going to go to her house. We forgot to take it yesterday, but that's going to go to her house as well as more plants. But today we're going to clean this section off, and I'm going to bring this couch, which is still sitting in the yard. We're going to bring this couch into here, and yeah, we're going to make this space look put together because it's time to put it together. Chris got this Connect 4. Wait, is this Connect 4? Tic-tac-toe? Okay. I can't remember. You know, words escape me all the time. He got this little game thing off of Amazon, and I love it because we can take it all over the place. Sometimes we have events where we sponsor, or where the company sponsors events, and we will take this out there under the tent and the banners, and kids love playing with this. But also just when we have people come over, it's easy to put up and to put down, and it's a lot of fun even for adults. You see more adults playing with this more than kids. But to be able to put it in this little bag and put it in the attic is awesome. So I'm gonna clean this up and get this whole area just looking better. I'll tell you what, if you don't have a pressure washer, even if you just have like a blower, it helps out so much. You don't realize just how much dirt and sand and all the things, well, maybe not sand if you're not in Florida, but how much stuff is on here, and just being able to blow this off makes all the difference. So now I'm going to pressure wash because my husband does nothing. He just lays he just lays around all day and attempts to work but gets nothing done. He tries to provide, but it's never enough. And so I'm going to pressure wash everything because I have no help. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We are on vacation at St. Augustine right now, and I'm doing this voiceover, and I wanted to get his attention. So he wanted me to keep going, but I don't have the heart to be a liar. Thought you guys would enjoy that.
I should be a YouTube star.
Now moving on to the sorry guys. Now moving on to the ceiling, because these fans are disgusting. But I did put gloves on, so that says something about my growth. Oh man, I'm cleaning these down because we've never cleaned them and they're horrible and disgusting.
Put those up? Did your husband put those up? Didn't your husband do that?
The fans that Chris put up because he's such a hard worker. Oh, sorry guys. So this is actually what goes on behind the scenes, but I clip it out. But I'm glad you guys could enjoy us. P.S. He's the hardest working man I've ever met in my life. And I love him for all that he does. So just know that we're just playing around. Anyway, for real. I put some Dawn spray wash on here. I hope you guys are getting a kick out of this. I put some Dawn spray wash on here and cleaned it, and then because that's supposed to clean everything. And it did good. It did good, but ultimately you got to scrub. No matter what, you got to scrub. And I was really happy to do this. This is something I've been looking at forever, especially after the Hurricane Milton. These things just got demolished. They're really rusty, and I want to take them down and spray paint them like I mentioned. We'll do that soon, but I got to figure out. I will say this. There is a lot of footage that honestly I did not put in because real talk, I was tired. And I didn't feel like moving the camera. Like when the camera stopped, I didn't feel like going back and getting a battery because I knew that would interrupt the flow. So I actually pressure washed the entire back patio, all of the aluminum siding, front and back, top to bottom. But like I said, I just didn't keep that in. Y'all have seen me pressure wash a million times anyway. So, but after I did this, I got some joint compound and actually fixed some of the stuff on the ceiling. Okay, they look way better. Let me get you like a close-up. Way better. And I did all three. So, did all three of them. I was just talking to Chris about the ceiling. I can put some compound on it. Our goal is to put like wood planks up here. And then just because I love, you know, wives' tales and stuff. The South, we like to do our roof up here, our ceiling up here, we like to do it a light blue for all kinds of fun little reasons. In the South, they believe that, I think for spirits, so they don't get trapped. I think that's one. Other one for the birds. So you can look into it. It's just some wives' tales, old wives' tales. But I want to have that done, and then we're going to spray paint these. He was like, well, I guess we need 3 new ones. I said, no, we'll take them down. Excuse that, my son is snowing out there. We'll take them down because that's all rust on the top, and we will spray them black and then do that nice plank ceiling. And then we would love to get a pool out here. We had a couple of proposals. Drop in the comments how much you think a pool is these days. All I know is your girl is stuck in the 90s because my mom had a pool built, and in 96, 97, yeah, I think it was $44,000, and it would look like a lagoon with rocks and waterfalls and spa. Let's just let's quadruple that. But yeah, put in the comments what you think a pool is. But so the goal is, I just want to share this with you. The goal is, and has always been the goal, was take this entire front down, because if you remember, the hurricane took these out, took the wall out here, took the wall out here. And so we were like, that's fine. I have always wanted to take this whole thing out, and then where you see like the stud, like the main things, have pillars there, okay? But I do want some privacy because people just driving by. So if we got a pool, this would actually be extended all the way out, and we are on a hill, so the pool would be kind of like this. I'm gonna show you guys this pool back here. Be kind of like that. You see how it's exposed on the back because it's built on a hill? We would have something like that. But those are just dreams and prayers, and we'll see what happens. I really don't know. So I better be busting out like 4 videos a week. My goodness. But so over here we had Easter here, and I need to clean this up. It's been raining a ton. I got my flowers there. My poor Boston fern, she died, a lot of it, but she's coming back. And then I got some more in there. Need to clean this up. I am going to put the cover on this. This is going to go to the dump. And this, I'm going to keep this. I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. But besides having like the ladder and the camera and the pressure washer, look how just open it is. It looks really, really nice. So that's good. But yeah, like we need to get all this stuff taken off. This is from the hurricane. It's just one of those things, you know what I mean? Like, when you own a house, it's like nobody's coming to do it for you. You got to do it yourself. And you got to do it yourself, or you got to hire someone and pay a lot more. And I'm not about paying a lot more. I'm about waiting. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I love my son. He's trying to earn money for an e-bike. Don't even tell me about e-bike tragedies. I've been reading them. I don't like them, but
standing on the porch in the night, thinking how we used to be way back in time.
Next thing's next, I guess. Let's see how dirty this sucker is. Not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off and put the cover on this. So this is super easy to clean. This is the mirror door dining set in pergola, and I got the mirror door pergola. That was the one I had previously that I had before the hurricane, and they were so kind and gifted me this pergola and this desk, not a desk. I mean, I guess if you have a computer, it's a desk, but excuse me, table and chairs. We love it. And they also gave us the little side privacy areas. I mean, they were so kind to gift this to us. So I did reach out to them straight up. The first time they reached out to me, but then I reached out to them once the hurricane demolished everything, and they were willing to work with me. And like I said, they gifted this to me. So that was very, very, very nice. And, you know, I want to say in return for a video. That's what I was trying to say. In return for a video. Oh my goodness, vacation mode for sure. All right, I'm all done. Tell me what you think. So much space out here. I love it. Ladybug. It looks so open and so pretty. I've got these, excuse the cord, but I got these just kind of lining the back of the house because I had extra. They're really bright. And I replaced the front ones with some warm lights. This is going to go probably this week. So all of this will be open and it's going to be great. I would love to do a fountain feature over here. We have power. We've thought about it. But that's what I would love to do over here. But it looks really good. Very clean. Very clean. I think the couch is beautiful. It works great. Blessing in disguise. Chris can actually lay completely out, which is nice. It is low profile. And it's a little bit deeper than the other one. And I got my Boston ferns here. I have another planter in there upside down to hold them up. I got those for 2 for $20 at Lowe's. Walmart's having the same deal. This is from Amazon, and your ferns will do well in a covered area. They want sun. They don't want to be burned by the sun. So, good job, bud. Now time to come back inside, and I need to go through her Play-Doh, Emma's little Play-Doh here. I got this container from TJ Maxx. I really like it, but truthfully, her Play-Doh is just overflowing. I need to go through it when she's not here because she wanted to keep everything, but truthfully, she just doesn't play with it. And then like a lot of it was like pieces, you know, like a little puppy dog Play-Doh set and like different Play-Doh sets that won't go with anything else, and then some parts are missing. So I'll do that when she's not around, but I did want to just at least get it off this table. I've been trying to get this like clear off the table every single day. I've noticed it just helps with the flow of the house. Like when this table's clean, it's kind of like when the kitchen's clean or when the bedroom's clean. It just, everything else flows so well and the house feels very clean, even if it really isn't. So my posture has just gotten really bad, and my grandmother was very hunched over, so I'm mindful. So I'm very mindful of that, especially when you edit yourself, you see things that you might not realize. And my posture is something I've always tried to work on. So I bought this, and it actually really works. Let me show you. So you take it, it's like this, okay? And then you take it under, like at the rib cage. And then you can take, where is it? Oh yeah. And then you take these, which is attached to the opposite, and you bring her on in. Where's she at? There she is. Bring it on in, and it really helped with the posture. Because that's where we're at this stage of life. I know that might look silly, but that is one of the things I have noticed the most when I watch these videos back and edit is my posture. My grandmother had horrible posture, so it's something I'm trying to take care of now. I actually wear this generally, this is the first time putting it on, but I usually wear it under the shirt, but I just went ahead and put it out on the outside, but it really helps. I got it from Amazon. If you guys want a link, let me know, but it really, man, and my back did not hurt nearly as much by the end of the night, which it usually does, especially if I'm up moving and cleaning, and I'm constantly trying to remind myself to pull my shoulders back. But having this on, my back felt so much better in the evening. So, and it's comfortable. It really, truly was comfortable. So I guess that's the stuff that we'll be talking about on this channel as I am getting older. It's really important to worry about your posture. So if you don't want to have a spine that looks like a C, then you got to do that. Like I said, my grandmother, hers was so bad, and it got to the point to where like she couldn't even breathe right because her back was so hunched over.
Speak from my
heart so we can make it right without a fight. You know, no, no. Imagine what would happen if we did it right. You got me spinning round, round. 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 Why can't we just be honest? Why can't we just be honest? You got me spinning round, round.
So if you don't have a carpet cleaner, at least get yourself a vacuum with a cord if you can, and do it every day. I know that sounds excessive, at least every other day. If you can at least do that, I'm telling you, you will not get stains on your carpet, because what I feel like happens is you get dirt on your carpet and then they just sit there for so long and it just gets embedded. I don't vacuum every single day, but I know that I should, because even though I vacuumed the day before and we did a carpet cleaner, and then even the day before that, the canister still is full. So it is really important that we try to do this as much as possible. I will put a link here, but I talk about this Shark vacuum all the time and I just love it. It is a great corded vacuum. It has replaced my Kirby, so I love it so much. Highly recommend, if you have a vacuum, get this one, because you can do everything with it. Like, I go straight from the carpet to the hard floors, and then to be able to go under furniture by taking the canister off, and then being able to go all around the curves and the baseboards. You don't realize how much gets bedded in the baseboards. And I learned this years ago, but I heard or read that actually odors can get trapped in the baseboards and the carpet. So if you can just run your vacuum and use the attachments, that will help keep the house fresh. And especially with having so many animals, I am always trying to make sure our house is staying like fresh and pleasant smelling. I do have an air purifier. I think it's called the well, of course the name just completely escaped me, but it's supposed to be healthy and safe for animals and humans, because you know I don't burn a lot of candles. I'll find one that I like. You can see I'm moving the tripod as I'm trying to go further with my vacuum, but I'll find one that I like. Like, I have that pineapple and evergreen from Amazon. I love that one and it does not bother me. And then, you know, I love my Scentsy Very Merry Cranberry, which I'm running out, and so I'm hoarding them at this point. I don't even melt them because I'm scared it's going to run out, and I love it so much. So, and they don't always sell it. So I've gotten a lot of mixed reviews on whether they're safe or not, but I love my Scentsy Very Merry Cranberry. I could have that every single day. So anyway, I try to have the house just stay fresh. The best thing you can do is just clean it, take out the trash and clean out the garbage disposal and the sink, in your sinks and the toilet, and I'm telling you that will help a ton with just keeping the house fresh and feeling really good too. So I'm also gonna go ahead and fold these blankets. I got to get my kids to, it's actually just one kid, to do this, because that is my biggest dilemma. I do not like blankets or pillows on the floor. I don't know, that is a massive ick for me, especially because we have animals. I just don't like that. I don't want to lay my head on something or cuddle up with something that's had an animal all on it. If my animals were strictly inside, I think it would be fine, but since they're not, it's just a thing. But I'm getting this house cleaned up and it feels really good. Emma is just kind of hanging out with me. I love having her just be with me, and she's doing her little flips and her little gymnastics. And while she does that, I will usually put on some music for her and blow up her, it's like this gymnastics mat. And then I'm going to come in here and do these dishes real quick and then finish up for the evening. I cleaned all day. It actually was multiple days, as you saw at the beginning of the video, but it's been all day at this point. I did have a quick question. So Ruby is 10 now, and she is just vibrant and full of life. And honestly, people don't even believe us when we tell them that she's that old. But she is a Labradoodle. I mean, she's about 40 pounds. And I don't know what the expectancy is. I know what it is for Labradors. So I could imagine it's probably the same, about, between 10 and 14 years, kind of. But what I have a question is, as she's gotten older, she has been really bad. I don't really know how else to put it. Like, just doing things that she knows she's not supposed to do. So I shouldn't say bad, but just doing things that she used to not do and she knows she's not supposed to do. But it's like, as she's gotten older, she just doesn't care anymore. Example, like if we're making Emma's lunch and say we've got the food and we're prepping it and we step away from a moment, we'll come back, she's gotten on the counter and eaten it all. Or if we have dinner and we're in there eating dinner, she will come into the kitchen and eat the food, get up on the counter and eat the food. And that's just not like her. She usually doesn't do things like that. She also knows she's not allowed on my bed because she does go out a lot. She's got very oily skin and allergies, and I just don't allow my dogs on the bed very often. And so, not Hazel either. But if they are on the bed, we tell them they can come on the bed. They know they just can't get on our bed. And I'll come home from taking the kids from school and she's on my bed. And she knows that she's not supposed to be on there, because as soon as I walk in, she's immediately jumping off. So it's just things like that. Or like she knows that she's not allowed to, just things that she's not supposed to do. That's just been common knowledge. It's always been this way since she's been here for 10 years, but she's just doing what she wants lately. So I wanted to know if that is that a normal thing with senior dogs? Because it just seems odd to me. And it's been going on for about a year now, but I'm just kind of curious. So we love her so much. She's a wonderful addition to our family, and we'll love her to the end of her days or ours. But I just find it strange that suddenly she's just doing what she wants to do, didn't care at all. So I'd love to know about if you guys have any experience with that in the comments. So after washing some laundry, I see some items that need to go to donation. That's what I'm putting in the bag, and now I'm putting it in the garage so I can take it in my next trip out. But I just want to say thank you all so much for watching today's video. It was a long one, so I hope you guys got a ton of company or cleaning motivation or whatever you needed. I hope that it brought you that today. And I appreciate you guys watching so much. I know that there are a ton of creators and you spent your time with me, so that means the world to me. Also, thank you for enjoying, or thank you for staying with me through our little jokes and stuff. Chris and I love to just, I don't know, he's my best friend and I'm his, and so we just like play around with each other, and it's just, I don't know, we just have a lot of fun with each other. So I hope that didn't offend anyone, but love you all so much. And would you please like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet already, and share it with someone that may enjoy it? I would appreciate that. And just remember, I love you so much, and this world is a better place with you in it. See you soon, friend. Bye.
Eyes wide, it's a new revolution. Got one life and we stand for the movement. It's a shotgun in the dark, running from my demons. And your hands shake when you lose faith in your
Hello, my friends. We are going to get a lot done tonight. We're going to get a lot done tonight. I'm having family coming over tomorrow, and I have a lot of cleaning to do. I did a lot of front porch stuff today, so it just didn't get done, but sheets are ready. I got the comforter drying. We're going to clean this house up and get it ready for people to come over. So I hope you guys are ready to spend some time with me. I'm excited to spend time with you. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps creators like me not get lost in the sauce, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get started. Okay, we are starting off in my room, and like I had mentioned earlier, I went ahead and did the sheets. So I'm going to put clean sheets on the bed, the ones that come out of the washer and dryer. I will fold those, put them in this little carrier here. It holds everything in there and contains it. And then I'm going to put the new comforter, not new, but newly washed comforter on the bed. There is nothing better than clean sheets. Let me know if you guys agree, especially if you've had a nice bath or shower, and then you put your cozy pajamas on and then straight into a clean room with clean sheets. I'm telling you, it will change the way you sleep. I feel and really believe that if you have a cleaned up, tidy space, and then you add clean sheets on top of that, oh my gosh, you are going to get the best sleep ever. So these sheets are my the quince bedding. It's the bamboo sheets. I talk about them all the time. I will have a permanent link in my description box. If it's not there, just remind me. I will happily put it there. But I have a few brands that I just absolutely love, and quince is by far my number one. And I've had these for quite some time now. I used my own money to try out the brand, and so I had bought some things from them, and then when they reached out to me, I was like immediately yes. So I've actually, if you saw my last video, I have been slowly upgrading everybody's bedding to this quince bedding. It's incredible, and I really highly recommend it. Again, it's the bamboo bedding. I haven't tried the other, but this is so good. And this is in the color sand. And also this is the dream quilt, bamboo quilt. It is literally a dream, and it is so comfortable. I live in Florida, and it gets very, very hot here, but also I get very hot when I sleep. Thank you, perimenopause. And so this comforter here, it just is so wonderful. So no matter what time of the day, whether it's first thing in the morning, middle afternoon, or in the evening, I will always make my bed before I get into it. I cannot get into an unmade bed. I don't know what it is. It seems silly. Okay, even my kids have said, like, why are you going out of your way to make your bed? You're about to get into it. It's just the principle. It just makes sense to me, and no matter what time of the day, it always starts me off on the right foot, getting ready to just close down the day. So you can see me constantly looking at a screen. I am watching TV. It helps me so much because I get distracted so easily. So I will usually have my AirPods on or something else, but tonight I'm watching Scary Ghost Stories. Truly, there is nothing like resetting your home for the following day. And I've talked about this so many times that it is a gift to your future self. And you really want to take that time to just love on yourself and love on your home and get it put back in order. When you wake up to a clean home or a tidy space, it sets you off on the best foot. I cannot stand coming out in the morning and forgetting that I did not do the dishes. And I see yucky food splatters all over the countertops and a sink full of dishes. And I don't want to be trying to jump over things to try to make my coffee in the morning. So when I tackle this in the evening, it truly is so good. And can I dare say it's life-changing? It truly is. When you do it consistently, you get into the rhythm and then you start to tidy every night. And I'm telling you, it makes all the difference in the following day. So if you guys don't have a nighttime routine, I want to encourage you to do it. You don't have to do everything I'm doing. You don't have to do everything that somebody else is doing, but just do something for you. Think about the things in your home that you don't want to see in the morning. You probably don't want to see, a sink full of dishes. You probably don't want to see stuff all over the table if you've got to sit there and feed your kids. Like, whatever the case may be, think about those things that you don't want to see first thing in the morning and tackle them the night before. And just try it. Just try it for 1 week. Report back to me. You'll see. I promise you it makes all the difference. So we have a ton of spaces to clean in this house. And anything that I can find to do 2 jobs in one is a game changer and something I need to have. I was really excited when I got this Dreamy Aero Vacuum Mop. I love Dreamy's products and I've showcased them here on my channel multiple times. They are always incredible. Dreamy is a global leader in smart home cleaning solutions. So if you haven't used their products yet, I highly encourage you. Dreamy is committed to delivering powerful, intelligent, and user-centric cleaning experiences for their customers. This vacuum mop is slim, strong, and the next generation of cleaner. I love that it features a passive cyclonic air-water separation, so it easily reaches and cleans low clearance spaces with a reclined height of just 3.88 inches. The body can fully recline to 180 degrees with no loss of suction when laid flat, so you can ensure a deep clean wherever you use this. It also has dual edge cleaning, which allows more efficient cleaning along edges and corners. It glides around objects easily so you can get all of the messes in your home. With 25K PA ultra powerful suction, it handles wet and dry debris simultaneously, making tough, stuck on messes even easier to clean. And that is a game changer in our house with 6 animals, 6 kids, 2 adults, and a lot of dirt on the floor. With that many people and animals, we have a ton of animal hair and human hair, but I love that this has zero tangling and it leaves no hair residue in the roller or suction path and no hair spitting back at you during normal use. It's powered by a Tangle Cut 2.0. So this is an optimized comb design that helps separate and remove hair more efficiently, preventing tangling and knotting for smooth, hassle-free cleaning. The runtime is about 35 minutes in quiet mode and 25 minutes in standard mode. This glides easily right around my pets and doesn't disturb them at all, even when they're resting. The LED display is easy for its operation. You just press once and it starts right away. No waiting required. It also is self-cleaning. So when you're done, you put it back on the base and it is a soaking, self-cleaning with cold water combined with high frequency forward and reverse rotation, making sure that that power scrubber brush is cleaned thoroughly. The bidirectional self-cleaning motion mimics hand washing, helping separate hair and prevent tangling. And for those with a higher budget, there's also the upgraded Aero Pro with hot water self-cleaning and a longer battery life. If you want to take your cleaning to the next level and get 2 jobs done at once, make sure to check out the Dreamy Aero Wet Dry Vacuum Cleaner. Currently get 34% off and the final price of $199.99 for my viewers. Check out the link in my description box and thank you so much, Dreamy, for sponsoring this portion. I got this giant wicker rolling laundry hamper from TJ Maxx and we fill it up so much that it can hardly even roll. So I've mentioned before that I would think I'm going to get rid of it and sell it because truthfully it holds too much. I mean, I can't even believe I'm saying that, but it does, and you don't see everything that's in there, and then you realize you have no clean clothes, and then you realize that everything is in this massive laundry basket. So that I need to tackle, but I bought a whole bunch of just really expensive laundry bins, and I will just start um, separating the clothes and put them straight in those laundry bins right from each room. So if I go upstairs and I am getting their dirty clothes, I will take those bins with me and I'll separate right then and there. Just makes it really easy. Now, I mentioned also that I do mine, Noah, and Emma's laundry, and Chris does his own, and Liam and Drew and Josiah do their own. I will happily do their laundry, but they want to do their own. Obviously, my oldest son, he does his own thing. He doesn't need mom to do his laundry. He's fine. Liam, my 16-year-old, same thing. Josiah, my 14-year-old, same thing. Noah is starting to learn to do his own laundry, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Chris does his own just because he thinks it's a help to me, which it is. And we like to usually soak his clothes because he is in the field. He's a AC contractor, so in Florida, you can only imagine. So these clothes need to soak a little bit. Drew also works with him. So that is really helpful, but it still gets backed up so incredibly much. I have been doing good with just wash, dry, fold, and put away. But let me tell you, one day that I just decide to not do it, it's a mess again. I don't know. You guys have to tell me. I was talking to my daughter's partner, Sandra, and I was like, it just amazes me. I can get on this the most incredible routine where I will wake up every single morning and go get coffee and then go start laundry and then, go through the steps. And then I can wake up one morning like that never even existed. Like I didn't just do that for the last 6 weeks. I can wake up, get coffee, and just go do something else. And that's always been my struggle, especially with planners and notebooks and things like that. I love to plan. I love to organize. Y'all know I do. But like I will do it consistently and then one day I'll just wake up like it never even existed. And then 3 months later I'm like, "Man, I really need a good planner in my life." And as I'm searching on Amazon, I'm like, "Wait a minute. I think I have a planner." And then here we go. I realized that somehow it's like a mind glitch. Does that happen to you guys? Like literally, it was so a part of my everyday, and then one day I just wake up and it's like it never even happened. I don't know. I just think that it's just a quirk of mine. I'd love to know if y'all struggle with that as well. My daughter's partner does. So let me know. Do you just forget the things that you were doing when you've been doing them so long? This table is definitely one of those spaces that is a catch-all and it feels like it is always messy. So when this is cleaned off, especially when it's the first thing I see in the morning, it makes me very, very happy. I do feel like I've got one step forward, if that makes sense. Is that how you say it? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. It makes me feel like I'm starting the day off on the right foot. There we go. It really does because when this stays cleaned up, it is awesome. So I love it. I love keeping it clean, and I've been trying to do that every single night, just get in there and tackle it along with the kitchen. Another thing that I legitimately do, we will either run the Dreamy mop vac or the robot one, or we run this, and I love it. I love it. I can now, if you've been here for a while, you know that I've already talked about this a couple of videos ago when I was doing that deep cleaning in the bathroom, and I gave you my honest review, and I really truly love it. So it was a no-brainer to share it with you all. But between this or the robot vacuum, these floors have got to get tackled. We have so many people and dogs, and I walk around with socks, and I had noticed the bottom of my socks were getting so dark and so stained. And I thought, there's just no way. That can't be my floors. So once I got on a regular routine of tackling these floors every single night with either this mop or the robot vacuum, my floors have stayed so much cleaner. And it never ceases to amaze me how much it picks up. It is just wild to me. So I would love to not wear shoes in the house. I've tried to do it, but I can't seem to get everybody on board, nor can I seem to remember that we're not wearing shoes in the house anymore. So there goes with my memory again. I don't know. I don't know if it's perimenopause. I don't know if it's my age. I don't know if it's my everything on my plate, but I tell you, I feel like my memory is failing me more and more. As I'm editing this video, I have to tell you guys that I'm literally wearing the exact same clothes. And I even took a look at my socks. So like, am I wearing the same socks? Yes, indeed I am. I'm wearing the exact same clothes. I guess when I find things that are comfortable, I just kind of roll with it and I stick to it. Um, it's just funny to me. My favorite brand yoga pants are Yogalicious, and I like to get those from Amazon or TJ Maxx, of course. And then my favorite shirts are 90 Degrees or Yogalicious, and I get them in a 2-pack I saw some at Belk Outlet. No, excuse me, Belk. Yes, I think Outlet. And then I also get them from TJ Maxx. That's where I get them and I love them. And like I said, 2-pack. So, and then I get my socks from TJ Maxx. I often want to show like what I'm wearing, but I can't link anything. And then I feel like it would be annoying because there are no links. because everything I buy is on the clearance aisle or somewhere in TJ Maxx, Marshalls. That's just where I buy all my stuff, or Amazon, obviously I could link that. But I think I'm learning I am just a creature of habit and I like what I like. And obviously I like this blue shirt and black yoga pants and Adidas socks. Also, I wanted to mention I am going to put our PO box here. I actually closed down my PO box in 2020, well, 2021, and I just have never reopened it. It just there. I occasionally would get cards from you guys, and sometimes some really amazing sweet gifts. Like, um, a sweet subscriber of mine made a whole scrapbook for Emma in her first 6 months, and it was just, we still go through it to this day. And y'all sent another sweet subscriber sent her a blanket, which she still sleeps with. But y'all have been so kind, and y'all would send such sweet things. So, but it started to slow down, obviously, with 2020 and COVID and everything. So I closed it down. But I think I'm going to open it back up. Actually, I am opening it back up, and I am going to put the address here on the screen, and I'm also going to put it in my description box. So if you guys want to send me some happy mail, like a little hello card or anything, you just want to stay connected through some good old snail mail, I'm going to have that PO box right there. And I would love to chat with you guys and stuff like that. And I just wanted to throw that out there. I have had questions if I've had a PO box, and I've said no. So I am just going to put that right here if you guys are interested. So we have multiple vacuums in this house. We also have multiple handhelds, and Liam has a litter box in his room. And as soon as it is used, it is cleaned out literally immediately. So he has a handheld for upstairs. I have one from downstairs under the stairs. And I recommend that if you guys have multiple litter boxes, have one near each litter box. You can buy a really inexpensive one, but it really helps to clean up right away. I've mentioned before, I feel like I say that all the time, but I have, when you have your items close to you when it comes to cleaning, decluttering, organizing, or whatever the case may be, that if all of your items are right there, it is a lot easier to tackle it. For me, if I'm upstairs and I see that the litter box is dirty, and if I know that I have to go downstairs and get a bag and get the vacuum and then clean it out and then come back downstairs to dispose of it all, I find myself getting a little less motivated to do it, if you will. So if I know that a bag's right there, the vacuum's right there, and all I got to do is take it out to the trash when I go downstairs, it gets done every single time. So I recommend you guys do that. I also recommend when you're cleaning, in each bathroom have your own little supplies in there. It might seem a lot on the upfront, but it really isn't in the long run, because when you're in there, you can clean it and it stays there and it lasts 10 times longer because you're not using it for every bathroom in the house. So that's my little tip. it was really nice getting all of this done this evening because then the next day I could focus on some other things because we were having people come over. Now I did this last Thursday. So the following day was going to be like Good Friday and we were going to have people come over and just have some fellowship. And it turned out really, really great. It was kind of funny because the majority of our conversation was about my cats and everybody just so fascinated with the cats. And I just, by the end of the night, I'm like, wow, like people are really fascinated with these cats. I don't think many people have seen Siberians or Maine Coons, and it was just kind of funny. But I actually picked up Jade today because she got fixed. So she is the last of all my animals to get spayed, and I can it is always nerve-wracking for any of my animals to have any procedures. It is so nerve-wracking to me. So when I got her and she's good to go, obviously I got to watch her for a couple weeks, but I'm like, oh, finally, I am done. I don't personally foresee myself getting any more animals. And so I'm just gonna enjoy the ones I have, and I never have to get anybody else fixed again, and we can just live together harmoniously with no more kittens or no puppies in this house. And it was a fun experience to have them, but I learned very quickly that breeding is not in my future. I had considered it. And if you're new, I absolutely love my rescues. I have my rescue too, you know. But it was something I considered. But after Eden unexpectedly bringing home, 7 kittens, I realized very quickly that that is not for me. And it was a great experience, but one that I choose never to do again. Not at this season of my life, not when I have a 4-year-old running around. So, but it was fun and it was so sweet. Emma is one of the most loving children I have ever met in my whole life. And I was saying to Jade when I picked her up, like, your mama loves you. You're okay, baby. Mama's here. I love you. And then Emma in the back is like, Jade, you're okay. Your sister's here. Your sister loves you. Sister's got you. It was just so sweet. She has got the most tender heart I have ever seen. And I just want to protect her at all costs. She is, all of my children are so precious. All of my kids are so precious to me. And I was asking Chris today, I'm like, will there ever become a point to where I don't cry when I think about them when they were little? And he's like, it's okay. It's okay that you cried. I'm like, yeah, but I need to be able to think of my older kids when they're little without feeling like I got to go into my room and have a moment. Let me know if you ever get over that because it is something that really swallows me up regularly. I'll just think of my older kids when they were toddlers and I just like I can't even talk about it without getting completely like beside myself weeping. So does that ever go away? Does that ever go away? Um, I've enjoyed each season with my children, but there I still grieve the seasons that I enjoyed with them that are gone. It was just the best years of my life, and still the best years of my life. But sometimes I just want to hold them one more minute. So let me know if you are an experienced mama, and does it ever get easier when you think about your littles? So the candle from Amazon was Lulu Candle, and I will try to find a link for you guys. It was the pineapple and evergreen. I still love it. I got this one from TJ Maxx that I'm trying. I like it. Um, it's Tropical Paradise, I believe, but I'm very picky about my candles. If you guys have any you want to recommend, I uh, like Very Merry Cranberry from Scentsy is my favorite, and anything with pineapple or balsam fir or like any Christmassy smell, I'm all about it. So let me know if you have your favorites and they're healthy to be burning in the house. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I appreciate each and every one of you. No matter what you're going through, you are not alone. You are loved and you make this world a better place. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, loves.
nobody knows. Trying to hide but it shows. Lost my sense of logical. Think that I'm gonna explode.
So today we are going to be doing what we do, and then I've got some cleaning I want to do under
Can I say something?
Sure. The couch. Chris actually took Emma to the splash pad for a little bit, so I'm gonna start working in the living room. We've been seeing little ants, and I want to vacuum under the couch because it is so bad under there. I had cleaned the couch, if you guys remember, but now it's time to get underneath it because every time I lift up the reclining part, I see it and I'm like, oh Lord, that's really bad. So let's go over there now and let's tackle that, and then I will just be moving around the house getting some things done.
Feel left to figure out your music and all of my notes, coloring all of my.
I have a lot to do in today's video, so I'm going to need to do some serious deep cleaning. Now, in my last video where I talked about how dirty this couch was, someone mentioned that I need to get under there, and you're absolutely right. Here is a view of under my couch, and it is a mess. I know that. I'm going to be using my Dreamy Z30. I have enjoyed this vacuum so much. It has completely replaced my other handheld with the suction of 28,000 PA. It is amazing with getting all of the dirt and grime and hair off of my floors. We have a lot of people and a lot of pets. Not only that, the attachments. I love how many attachments it comes with, and I'm able to use this through my whole house with 90-minute runtime, so I don't have to worry about putting this on the charger, and I have everything right there. The brush heads glide over so many surfaces. You have everything you need to get a good deep down clean, whether you're in the house or maybe even in the car. Now, it also has a detangle multi-surface brush with Celotech Reveal that shows every bit of dust and hair on your floor so nothing is left behind. This is my favorite feature by far, and my kids like to use it as well because you see everything. It also can go under furniture with ease and has this detangle multi-surface brush so no hair gets clogged, whether it's your hair or your pet hair, you are good to go there. The attachments help get every surface in your house, even your pets, with this de-shedding tool. I like to brush my cat with this, and you can also use it for your furniture, and it gets everything in the canister. It has a smart detect, which is very helpful when I'm doing my mattress and other surfaces in the house because it knows what it's doing, and it has a wonderful HEPA filter. When you're all done, you have a one press dump and you are good to go, so you don't have to touch a thing. I've really enjoyed this Dreamy Z30, and I think you will too. Make sure to check out my description box for any information, and thank you, Dreamy, for sponsoring this portion. I'm going to put food in the crock pot. Yes, I'll hold you. I'm going to put food in the crock pot so we have something to eat for tonight.
And we're also going to clean the table, the counter table, and nearly the dining room table, and the kitchen, and the stove. And we made cupcakes last night because Jenna was over here last night. But today, so we're just gonna make a new good house for Dad when he comes home. We're gonna might be done when Dad comes home, or we might be keep cleaning then. If we're gonna be keep cleaning when Dad comes home, that's gonna be ruining it. So we have to be quick and run. So that's why.
You're awesome. Good
Oh,
job.
you too. You're awesome.
All right, let me get everything out and we're gonna put the roast in. I have this, I think it's like a 4-in-1 or 3-in-1. I got it for my birthday. It's such a pretty color. It's called Hydrangea. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful line at Walmart from Drew Barrymore. So I'm gonna turn this on, and I'm actually gonna sear both or all sides of the roast and then let it slow cook. So I just marinated it in Dale's, the low sodium one. I shouldn't have because I am highly sensitive to soy, so this is probably going to tear me up. But I'm going to put in some avocado.
Here, so it's fine.
And it's empty.
That won't ruin.
Heating it up. I'm putting it on the saute mode, and it's going to heat up, and I'm going to brown it on all sides. Then I'm going to put the banana peppers and some of the juice on there. I think it'll be good with those two things. I don't do like packets or anything like that. I try to flavor it with like natural ways. But she is a character, and she wanted to do that so bad last night. I don't usually let them on. It's not that I don't let them on screen. I just don't like, I don't know. If they get in the shot, it's fine, whatever. But it's not like something I want or look forward to doing or whatever, if that makes any sense.
Killing time, Friday night. Found a photograph of us.
And then I wanted to finish up, but then Emma wanted to play on her gymnastics bar. Totally fine. I just decided to move into my room instead so they could do that. And these sheets needed to get washed, so I'm going to tackle that. I'm going to pull everything off, and then I'm going to also vacuum the mattress because I have horrible allergies. I actually just had allergy testing 2 days ago, and my number one allergy was horse. And at a 20, she said that was pretty bad. And then the cat is 13, dog is 9. Oats were 10, which was crazy. And then obviously oak trees, cockroaches, mice, things like that were pretty high too. But that was, oh, and dust mites. Sorry, dust mites was really up there too. So vacuuming your mattress is a really good thing. You want to clean your sheets every single week. If you can stand it, do it every single week. But cleaning the mattress is also really, really essential, and just a really good high-powered, good suction vacuum like the Dreamy will do a perfect job. I hope that when you guys watch my videos, you know that whatever you can do today is fine. I have really done nothing all day. I did make dinner, and I did clean under that one chair. I had to stop because then everyone came in there and were playing in the living room, so we were done. My battery died. And so I just want you to know that if you watch these videos from me or any other creator, you're seeing the day where we're motivated, or you're seeing glimpses of multiple days. But just know, not every single person is like that every single day. So if you're like, man, why can't I just get it together? I wish I had your energy. Just remember, you're seeing one video from me, and you really don't know how much I've struggled. Like today, I've struggled. It is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. I started this at 11. So now I'm going to take this Dreamy and I'm going to vacuum here because my cats have been getting on the bed and I'm trying to get them to stop doing that. And we found a lizard in the bed. Don't even get me started on that one. So I am going to do a deep clean. This is awesome when you want to do like your mattress and stuff like that. I love this. So I have been loving this this thing so much. I had a Dreamy a long time ago and I gave it to some friends, and I was really sad, truthfully, that I did it because I loved the light on it, and my shark doesn't have one of those, and I really, really loved it. You can see things that you don't usually see. So I'm glad that I have another one, and I'm also glad that I have all these fun attachments because my shark does not have those attachments. So now we are going to put my hair up first because I'm going to take it down. And then we're going to vacuum this mattress because you should always vacuum your mattresses. So now I have the stuff in the washer and I need to get that taken care of. That's going to take a while. But In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the walls because there's some spots, and then I'm going to also clean these blinds a bit. But first, time to hang out with my bestie, Amanda. Because when I need to get moving, Amanda's my girl.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you.
So I saw a lot of dust in the air, so I decided to use the vacuum and just kind of stand, and then I got mesmerized with all the dust being sucked in, so I kind of was like in a trance. I like this tool here because it makes it easy to reach up high and just bend it over, especially like if you're using it for a fan or above your door frames, picture frames. It's really, really convenient. I have a love-hate relationship with these blinds. They are super affordable. They're the faux wood ones. Very affordable. Get them cut to size. But I really also despise them because they hold on to so much dust. And I feel like it is so hard to get them clean. But using a brush attachment definitely helps. I would love to actually get rid of them one day, but I have to probably look into Roman shades. I know a lot of people do the bamboo blinds. I have thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know if I want those. So I'm kind of on the fence. That's just another project for another day. But I'm going to continue on and just get rid of the things on the countertops. One of the things that will help you when you have cleaning to do and you want to have some instant gratification, tackle the things on top of the countertops in your bathroom, in your bedroom, table, anywhere, office, especially kitchen. When you just take everything, say your kitchen is full, and you take all the dishes and you put it in the sink, and then you put all the food away, the countertops are clean. It honestly instantly feels so much more doable, even if your sink is full. Having the countertops cleaned off is so much more attainable and seems much more attainable when you take a look at it. So in my room, when it feels overwhelming, I take the sheets off, and then I start tackling the dresser tops and the nightstand tops, and everything starts to pull together very quickly. Even if you want to do a super quick tidy in the morning, I encourage you to do that, especially in your bathroom. When you're done getting ready, throw everything into a drawer or a cabinet. Hopefully it's organized. It's okay if it's not, and the room will already feel so much more clean.
Trying to keep my head up every day. Everybody has something to say. I'll just keep on dancing till the world falls through the cracks like that. 'Cause I never get the time back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Grabbing your attention with a smile. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's gonna be the best day of your life. 'Cause I love it, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I love it, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love it, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love it, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like cleaning, it only has to be as hard as you make it. You really don't need to go out and spend a lot of money on gadgets and cleaners and all of the things. I feel like those things just make us more excited to clean. So like it's like getting a new dress or getting a new outfit when you're going out. It's like it makes you excited. So when you go and you get these new cleaners and new vacuum and new, fun things, it makes us excited. And there is literally nothing wrong with that. But when it comes down to it, you don't need any of it. So as much as I love having all the things, because I do, you don't always have to go out there. Don't feel obligated to go out and spend. I will show you products on this channel a lot. Don't feel like I'm trying to force something on you. It's just to show you that there is a product that might meet your needs if it is something that you can do, but don't feel like I'm like pushing it at you. I only share products that I truly love, but that doesn't mean that you need to go out immediately and buy it. Now, this is an amazing option if you do, and I highly encourage it. But again, you have to do what works for you. And also when you really need a deep down clean, I really feel like some good old-fashioned elbow grease is the most important thing. I do want to add though, you do need a vacuum, okay? You do need a vacuum. I don't care if you have carpets or hard floors, vinyl floors, tile floors, wood floors, you need a vacuum. You have to have a vacuum. You don't realize how much gets embedded in the carpets and the rugs and on that floor. You need a vacuum. I'm saying like you don't need much but elbow grease. I wanted to retract that statement and say, but you do need a good vacuum. So, you know, I feel like that goes without saying. Let's think about the things that our grandparents had, because I feel like they had the necessities. They always had a vacuum in that house. So that is a must. I saw some splatters. I don't know what these are. I don't even question the splatters that I find in my home anymore. I just go and I clean them. I got the microfiber cloth. I tried to get rid of those cloths. I really did. I heard all kinds of bad things about it, but when it came down to it, they just cleaned better than anything else. So I've got my microfiber cloth and I just wiped it down with a little Dawn. And then with that cloth, because it's already soapy, not too soapy, but it's already moist, not moist, it's already damp. Hello. It's already damp. I went ahead and wiped down the windowsills as well. And then I am coming back in here, and after I did all that, I'm going to do another vacuuming with this streaming. I love it. One of my favorite things. Not only having all the attachments, which is really, really cool. That the light on here picks up everything. So you think you're getting a deep down clean until you use this and you turn it on, and the light just illuminates it all. Hello, so we are on another day. I put the sheets on yesterday evening when they were done, and now I'm going to move on and get the comforter on there. I had to do that separately because it's so big. So I'm going to make this bed for the day. If you don't make your bed every single day, I highly encourage you to do so. There's literally so much science behind it. I don't know about you, but when I come into my room in the evening and my bed's not made, it's like, ugh. And I'll make it. I will not get into a messy bed. So I want to encourage you guys every single day, go and make that bed. You don't have to make it perfect, but just go in there and make it. I don't know what it is, but it just sets the tone for the rest of the day. It's a great way, seriously, to start your day. And I know I did hear that it's best to let your sheets and everything breathe after you've been in them all night. If you can do that and then come back and make the bed, awesome, do that. But if you are the type of person that you have to do it now or it's forever gone, go ahead and just make that bed. I have the Quince Airy Gauze pillow shams on here. Drew has the actual comforter and I love it, but it is not as smooth as the bamboo. If you don't like the way bamboo feels, I think that'd be a really good option. Well, actually, I have some new pillows coming. I ordered some from Amazon. When we were staying at the Hilton in St. Augustine, I slept so well. And before we left, I had to figure out what kind of pillows they were because it was such a good sleep. And so I found them on Amazon and I ordered 2 of them. Hopefully, they are still as good. So I'm going to get some new pillowcases because the ones I buy at Marshall's and Home Goods always flatten out. Always. And I know I can wash them, and I have, but even then, they're never like they were. So hopefully, and the new ones will be great. There are some areas where I say, like, save your money. Don't fuss with expensive stuff. But when it comes to bedding and your pillows, go ahead and spend the money. I know it's hard, but let me just encourage you. If you go ahead and spend the money in the upfront, you actually save money in the long run because you're not replacing it. And it gets better with every time you wash it. And you're sleeping on it. You spend half your life in your bed. So invest in your mattress, your bedding, pillows, blankets, invest. I have my Quince stuff and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love it and I only buy from them now. So, and I'm not just saying that. They're not paying me to say that. That's the God's honest truth. Love them so much that I'm replacing everybody's bedding with them. So, highly recommend their stuff. I need to vacuum the floor one more time and yeah, move on. I am going to actually finish the living room today. Everybody just got in the living room yesterday and I wasn't going to like tell everyone to leave. Emma was playing on her gymnastics bar and I'm like, you know what? I can wait. This is more important. You know how much I love my corded vacuum, but it is really, really convenient to be able to get under furniture so quickly with just a click of a button. This goes right under there, so you're not missing any spots, especially because we have this rug here, and then behind it is the vinyl flooring. It's nice to be able to get really low and get all of the dust against the wall as well. It gets so bad, and we have cat toys down there, and missing socks, and a couple of brushes, and maybe some toys. So this is nice that glides right under there and just cleans it for good. Look how much I got up in just this one room. I've already cleaned this out. So this is from yesterday. This is just from yesterday, but this includes under the bed too. So that's a lot. And this thing really gets a lot of debris out of the carpet. So cleaning under here was really difficult. Really difficult. And I was able to get that clean. And then under here, I was able to pull this out and vacuum up a little bit. But just the angle. And then there's like all of this like metal under here. It was like scratching my back. It was not good. But I did as much as I possibly could. And what really needs to happen is the whole thing needs to be lifted up and put on a stack, but everything's connected. And I'm not really trying to do that right now. So I'm happy with that. This is what I pulled out under this one right here. So I threw everything in a basket on the couch. I'm gonna move that, put her little beam away, and then just vacuum this space up. Another really cool thing about this vacuum is it has such a long runtime, 90 minutes. So I can do my entire house with this and be able to carry it along with me because it is lightweight, but carry it along with me throughout the house and be able to have the power to get the things done. I hate with some of the cordless vacuums that you do not get a very long runtime, but you do with this. So that is a huge bonus. And I like that it glides right over the carpet and onto the floors. And then, like I said, all the attachments, I can get in the crevices, baseboards, the slider seals or the slider tracks, everything. So cleaning this, it is important to clean your carpet a couple of times a week. If you can do it daily, it sounds excessive, but it's necessary. And with my reminder that how bad my allergies are, it's nice to be able to just grab this and go. Now, I will alternate from the big vacuum and this one, but on a daily basis, I'm probably going to pick this sucker up. Now, I will pull the big vacuum out because I do every single week, but on a daily basis, it is awesome to have this just to get things out of the floor. Again, you don't realize how much is on your carpet. And just think, if you wear your shoes in the house, even worse. Okay, so I'm really trying not to wear shoes in the house. Then I just one click of a button and it is completely emptied out. I don't have to touch anything. It goes right in the garbage can and it is done. Going to clean off this table. I have been doing a pretty good job keeping the table cleaned off because it's one of those areas, like I said about countertops, if I can keep things off this table, it just feels like the house is more in order. I've got a child behind me probably asking me something for Amazon, which is pretty typical these days with my kids. I'm going to wipe it all down with the Sprayway. I like this. I haven't been using any aerosol cans. I've been trying to get away from those. I do have, I think they're polyps or fiber. I don't know what they are, but I have like these little cysts in my lungs. So I'm trying to get those to go away, and I'm trying to be mindful about the products I use. So less aerosol the better. But then it's really ironic that I say this now as I'm about to show you the candles I just bought. So you know I don't buy candles because my asthma and whatnot, but I have been just loving the Hawaiian smell. I told you guys about the home interiors, home interiors in the 90s, and that's how we would get our stuff for our home. That's how I remember doing it, at least. And having that baked apple pie candle, which they do sell it on Etsy, or excuse me, they do sell it on eBay, and then the 3-layer, it was like tropical paradise or tropical drink something, I don't know, pineapple something. It was pineapple, mango, and I think cranberry or grapefruit, but it had 3 layers, if you remember, in a jar. Loved it. I used to burn it every single night when I would do my nightly cleaning when I was pregnant with Drew, 2004, 2005. That's how long I've been doing my cleaning routines in the evening. Actually, since I was little, to be honest with you. But anyway, I digress. So I got one from Amazon that I love. It's a Lulu candle. It's a clean brand, but they only sell little ones. And I don't love that. I think they're kind of pricey for little. So I was like, you know what? Against my better judgment, I went on Google and I looked for like healthy candles. Who knows if they're really good or not? But then I said, I don't hardly ever burn candles in my house. And I just want to have something that makes me feel good. So I went to Bath and Body Works and Pink Apple Punch. Now they said they only have this size, Pink Apple Punch. When I tell you that this smells absolutely, let me see if I can get this in for you. This smells, I'm trying to get it to, I don't know. This smells absolutely so heavenly. It says exclusively fragrance soy wax blend candle. It is incredible. I really, really, really think it should show up though. And then I got my mother-in-law. Let's see. Strawberry Peach Sunset. This is so good too. So good. It is sweet. So if you don't like really sweet smelling things, it might not work for you, but it is soy wax blend and it is heavenly. And I feel like the candle is so pretty. So, so pretty. It's trying to lock in on my face and I need it to lock in on this. Or maybe, I don't know. And then I got myself one. This is the one that smells like the home interiors one, the 3-layer. It is Pink Pineapple Sunrise. This is, I've already lit it quite a bit this weekend and it is wonderful. I only light it for like an hour and then I blow it out. It is so good. It is so good. I don't even, there are no words. So good. So I actually, like I'm gonna give this to my mother-in-law. It smells so good I kind of want to keep it, but I'm not going to. And then this one, amazing. I think I'm gonna do the pink apple punch one now because I love it. I love it. So that was bad. I bought candles. I know I shouldn't. I don't even want to hear about the dangers. I already know the dangers. That's why I haven't bought candles from Bed Bath & Beyond since Christmas, and it was for other people. So you don't have to tell me. I know. So when I'm done cleaning my table, I always just take the rag and wipe this down so I don't have to make it like a big deal. It just helps. I'll just do this and just swap the couch. I totally know. I completely caught where I said Bed Bath & Beyond. I know I always get that and Bath & Body Works messed up. So I know it was Bath & Body Works, but those candles have been wonderful. The pineapple one is I'm no longer burning that. For some reason it got like that smell like of the like soot or whatever. So I eventually just got rid of that one and I've been using the other one. And I did give my mother-in-law the really sweet smelling one and she loves it. I just want something that smells good in my house, but I have to be careful. But sometimes I wake up in the morning and my kids will make food late at night and I can smell it when I wake up and it drives me insane. So I try to have something smelling really good. It's very, very important for my house to smell good. So in a moment, I had mentioned to you guys I don't like my kids being on screen too much. If they come on screen, it's fine. But like allowing them to like have full like moments, I try to like limit that, and they honestly don't ask, but Emma will sometimes. But this one time I had mentioned the night before she was like playing around and I said, okay, the next video I do you can say something, because she actually started this on her own. And so in just a minute when I get done talking, she's gonna hop on screen, and I told her I would let her do this. It's a one-time thing, but I thought it was so precious. And again, she came up with this on her own, promise you. She was playing around before bed last night and then like running into my room being like, she's going to say what she said. I was like, you can do that on my channel if you want. She's like, oh, please, please. So thank you all so much for being here. Don't go just yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do my outro. Thank you all so much for being here. But you like this video and subscribe if you're new. It truly does help out my channel a ton. And don't forget how much you are loved and this world is a better place with you. I love you all so much and I appreciate you. Bye, friends.
Subscribe to my mom's video if you like her videos of mouse like mine. I want to say that for you.
Thanks. High five. Then make sure to hit the like button.
Make sure to hit the like button on your foot. I'm sorry, it's like so good while I'm in my donut. It's specially glazed from hole-in-one. This is actually really good.
I know it is.
If you got the hole-in-one on the next day before it closed, you will taste this glaze. It will be. You taste one bite, you're gonna be like, And get a yoo-hoo for your drink if your mom and dad says yes. And they also have new.
New?
They have new if you want to have, like, try one, but it's okay if you don't want to try one. So it's my video this time because I never get to do a video, but I'm gonna be doing more videos with my mom.
You are?
So I just want to help her clean and do videos with her because I never got to do videos. So I want to do videos with her. Bye.
So
Hi, subscribe if you like my video. Press the like button if you like it the most. Bye. Hi, subscribe if you like my video. Press the the most. Bye.
We got something magical, pretending that nobody knows.
Hello, my friends. I am so glad you are here today. I am so ready to get this house taken care of. If you're anything like me, you've had some breathing room where you don't have much decor out, but the house desperately needs to be taken care of. And I am ready to fight this overwhelm with doing one space at a time. So I hope you guys are ready. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and let's get started. Okay, so today is going to be that type of video where we are just going to get in the house. We're going to start moving room by room, and if there's a mess, we are going to tackle it, and me and you are going to do this together. Today, I am just going to get in there and hopefully kind of decompress and let this overwhelm just flow right through me as I work through these spaces and just get them taken care of. Fingers crossed. I have a lot of people in the house and I hope that they follow suit. I hope you guys are ready for a ton of cleaning motivation. It is about that time that it is getting warmer outside, and here in Florida it's getting very hot, so I won't be opening windows, but it is still so beautiful and so sunny outside, and it is a perfect day to get things done. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I always like to share with you all the before, so you know we are cleaning and taking care of a real home with real messes and real people constantly in here moving things all around. So there's a lot of people that are here, and there's also a lot of animals now. So I'm going to start off with lighting this little candle I got from Amazon, shared the beautiful flowers my sweet friend Amanda gave me for my birthday, and now I'm going to start some laundry. Starting laundry is one of those amazing chores that if you start there, it really helps just set the momentum, get the momentum started so you can get to the next task. I feel like laundry, kitchen, and bedroom are those type of tasks that really help just set the stage and get you ready to clean.
Be there to catch my fall. Need to be sure you'll hear my call.
I'm going to tackle some of these dishes, going to fill up this dishwasher and then clean all of the countertops off. No matter when you are starting, you can see here that we've got a little bit of that evening sun coming in. I love having the extra hour in the day because I can get more things done. However, I kind of dread it a little bit during summertime because it is hard trying to put a toddler to bed at 7:30 when it is bright outside. So I'm just trying to utilize it the best as I can, but I definitely need to get those room darkening curtains up as soon as possible. But I love having this evening light come in. It's just so dreamy and so beautiful, and it has an amazing ability to highlight all of the things on the countertops that need to be cleaned.
Afraid of the blame. 29 years I've been the same. Trying so hard to run from shame. And I will not keep up the pace. To fool myself, I don't need grace. Will you be there to catch my fall?
I can clean this out with some Dawn spray wash or any kind of liquid. Nothing works like the pink stuff when you have a sink like this. You don't realize how well it cleans until you actually use it and you see the before and after and you can feel it. It just takes it to the next level. So always have some pink stuff in your arsenal when it's time to clean. It's very affordable, and I think you can get it just about anywhere. So that is one item that I always recommend. Now moving on, and I'm putting all of Emma's lunchbox items away, and she's been home for a couple of days, hasn't been feeling well, so I'm going to go ahead and set this up. I need to declutter this entire kitchen. It has been on my list of to-dos, and I need to get a little area for all of her stuff because I have like little picks and special little containers and like condiment containers. I need to just have one spot for all of her stuff to make packing lunch in the morning easier. So now I am taking my wonderful granite cleaner. I love this stuff so much. This is the Wyman's granite cleaner, and cleaning this countertop. Now, I have used many different cleaners in the past, and I have to say this is by far my favorite with a microfiber cloth. I did get rid of a lot of my cloths and got the cotton ones, but I just find that the microfiber cloth cleans so much better.
It's electric when you kiss me.
So I let Emma color up here like we do, and she got into the permanent markers. So I'm first using some pink stuff, and then I realized that's not working, and I'm going to move on to some alcohol, and that gets this right up.
Up in the clouds, I can see the whole world now. Breathtaking world, can't believe my eyes. Up in the sky, I can see the whole world tonight. 'Cause you make me feel like I wanna get lost in your paradise. You make me believe it's real. It's high up above from the ground, but closer to heaven.
For my birthday, Chris got me this beautiful brand multi-cooker, and I actually was looking for a cooker that's an Instapot, crock pot, something that you can saute in, bacon, all the things. But that was so expensive. So I found this, and I got it without realizing it does not have an Instapot, which is fine. I got rid of my Instapot, but I have found myself multiple times needing it. So I decided to go ahead. I was going to return this multi-cooker, but I decided to keep it. And let me just tell you, I love it. It completely replaces my stove. I was able to make some smothered Salisbury steak in there, and it was so good. And everything was confined to that one little cooking thing, and I love it. I love it. It was $70. I got the color hydrangea, and I recommend it very much. Now moving on into the living room, and Emma is in bed, and I'm just going to tackle some of this space in here. Chris is having some decompression time because he desperately needs it. It is starting to kick back up full force here in the AC world, so he needs to have a moment to just sit back and relax. He's always so willing to help, so I know I've seen comments before. If you don't see him up moving around helping me, it's because I tell him not to. If I ever ask for help from him or my children, they will move right away, especially him. But yeah, I tell him to sit. I've got this, and he definitely deserves that. I have been loving this candle, and it is quite it is quite an investment. I will say that. It is not something I would usually get, but I had gift cards. So I get that. If you look at the price, it's kind of shocking. I was shocked too. I've seen it for a couple of years, and I finally got one with gift cards. But this thing lasts forever, and I love it, and it doesn't bother my allergies. I also tried this Lulu scented candle. It was pineapple and evergreen. I got a small one. Oh my word, that candle was so amazing. I have been burning it every single day. That's the one I started right at the beginning of the video. Let me tell you the rabbit trail of how I found it. I think you guys might find this kind of funny. Do you guys remember home interiors? No, home decorators. Was it home decorators or home interiors? You know, back in the 90s that you had this amazing like home decorating catalog, and we would have these parties. They had the most dreamy candles. The baked apple pie candle was just heavenly. Well, in 2005, when I was pregnant with Drew, I remember someone had a catalog, and I picked up the 3-layer candle, and it was like tropical paradise, and it was basically pineapple, mango, and I think a cranberry. And I have longed for that candle since then. Drew, it was the boy you saw earlier in the video. He's 20, he's about to be 21. I love that candle so much. I miss it so much. When I would light that candle at night when I was pregnant with him, cleaning my house, it just got my mind right to start cleaning, and I cleaned my house every evening. Gosh, Isabella was all of 2 years old. Wow, time flies. But anyway, I was looking for that candle, and so I went on a goose hunt and saw that I asked Google about it, and ChatGPT found out they obviously are no longer around. So I looked for something similar, and it took me to Amazon. And there we are. Now I have that candle, and I'm going to have that candle linked. If I don't link it, let me know. You know, I'm not the greatest with linking things. I do try. But it is heavenly. It is so light, and so fruity, but not too much, not overpowering. So highly, highly recommend. I got like the 4 ounce just to try it. And oh my gosh, I want the biggest that they have. It is that good. As you saw just a minute ago, I took down those boxes, put them outside, and then you saw the hello mat. I'm going to do a little front porch refresh. And now I'm going to tackle some of these clothes because I have been doing laundry all day long. And what helps me the most, I will fold my clothes, but I will take everybody else's and put them in bins, and then the boys take care of their clothes upstairs, and then I will take care of Emma's clothes in her room. And that's just kind of how it works for me. It is the next day and we are going to finish up this laundry. I put it all in here last night, so I'm going to start sorting it out. We had a little bit of a rough evening. This is Emma's first year in preschool, and so she is sick a lot. So she had a fever of 101.2 yesterday. No fever a lot of today, but I think it's coming back a little bit. So she slept with us, and this is a good opportunity while she's kind of laying low for me to just tackle this really quick while she's watching Zootopia 2. So we are doing good with that and monitoring her symptoms, and she does not like cough medicine, so I got to get some grape juice to sneak it in there. And yeah, why haven't they come up with like delicious gummies or like a flavorless cough syrup after all these years? Like, I know we have a cure for cancer. We must be able to find some sort of cough syrup that doesn't taste like absolute cough syrup. So we are going to tackle this now, and then I'm going to vacuum this room, and then not today, but I have a new wallpaper going up on her wall. So the last time I did the wallpaper, I had actually recently painted the whole thing. And so they said wait like 3 to 4 weeks. So I waited about 3 weeks. And I don't think that was enough time because very shortly after it started slowly but surely coming back down. So Wall Blush is an incredible brand, and I really think that was the issue, was recently painted walls. So now I pulled all of that down. I was laying with her one night, and I was literally watching it coming down in strips. And I was thinking, am I dreaming? Is this really happening? And slowly, and then it was literally starting to drape, about to be over her. I was like, all right. So 3 a.m. I started pulling strips down. I tried my best. I even tried to glue it with matte colored Mod Podge. They suggested me do a spray adhesive, but I wasn't comfortable with doing that. So I had reached out to them, wanted to work with them. So I'm not out any money, thankfully, but yeah, I have another wallpaper going up, and it's really pretty. It's like pastel rainbows, so excited about that. I had a whole vision, like I had mentioned before, for this bedroom, and she doesn't like that vision, so I guess I'm just gonna have to let it rest and let her do what she wants to do, which is fine. She is very particular, so. All right, let me tackle all of this and then put it away and then keep on motoring through the house. I need to vacuum and mop after this.
Dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly.
We have recently, well, we as in me, has had to recently shave eaten down quite a bit. She had these really just intense mats that I could not get through. She loves to be outside, and I would love for her to be an inside only cat, but we have a doggy door and I can't stop her from going out there. Now we have a lot of land around us and she just stays with us, which is really great. And she's, she has her vaccines and all of her stuff, but she gets really, really matted with being outside. And so I had to shave her belly down, and it is not even halfway done. So I did some more this current day. She looks absolutely ridiculous. So I need to sit down and just finish it up. She's probably going to end up looking like a poodle, but I don't know what else to do. She is blowing out her winter coat and it is everywhere. And I had never had to do this with her before. She has never had a coat like this dense in going on the 2 years. I mean, it's been a year and a half since I've got her. But yeah, so right now I have to shave it all off, and I've enlisted the boys to brush her regularly, but it is really, really, really tough. It is like having a cat version of a husky going around here. I see like these little, it's like dandelions, not dandelions, but like when you see like those old westerns, those haystacks or whatever, just like blowing in the wind, I see those just going around the house. And so I've got to clean her up, and I got to do Ruby again as well, because her allergies are so bad right now. I don't know how it is where you're at, but at the top of our trash cans and outside, and the car is just completely yellow with pollen. So allergies have been at an all-time high here.
This is someone else, I'm not myself, no. 'Cause these are dream moves. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no. Living in my dreams, living in my dreams, living in my dreams, living in my dreams, living in my dreams.
I have put the winner of last week's $50 Amazon gift card giveaway on the screen here. Congratulations. I am loving all of the comments from you all, and just I enjoy seeing what you guys would spend $50 on. We are going to do it once again today. So this is a subscriber giveaway, extra entries if you follow me on Instagram. But just let me know in the comments below, what would you spend $50 on from Amazon this season? I am so interested, and I am so excited to be able to give back to my favorite people.
Sometimes I don't know where to go. Oh, he's my sunshine and my headache.
I love doing the ASMR soothing sounds, relaxing videos, but the truth is I can't always do those because of background noise. So if I am diligent and film while everyone's at work or at school, I can do more of those. And let me know in the comments, do you like that type of style? I like to mix it up personally. I like some that are really upbeat. I like some that are really chill. I like some with the ASMR. I like some that are really fast paced and just get things done and maybe have a mini rave. I don't know. Let me know what your favorite is. I ask you guys all the time, and you guys are all so sweet. You say, whatever you post, I'll watch, but let's really, you can tell me, it's okay. I just like to know what y'all enjoy, because that's why I'm here, and I just want to make sure that I am making content that you guys enjoy. I am going to try to put up the wallpaper this weekend. I'm looking forward to doing that. I mentioned in Isabella, I always switch up names, y'all. I really do. But in Emma's last bedroom makeover, I talked about how I wanted it to have this like vintage, old world, like dark wooden furniture and all the things, but she was not going for it. So I do like what I got her. If you remember, she had the gold flowers, like the script looking flowers on the wall. Now I got her really pretty, soft pastel rainbows. So it's right up her alley. And let me just tell you, if I would have just done what I wanted to do, she would not be happy. And I'm not willing to do that. Had quite an discovery. Remember when I was talking about some cat going potty, pee-pee, in the the hamper. Well, they've gone on Emma's bed too. So I'm like, whoa, what is happening here with my life? And so I'm like, how am I going to get a camera? Because this thing here, you have to pay to get it to actually like keep footage and monitor. I'm not paying $10 a month for that. So my handy dandy camera, I don't know if you remember when I did a sponsorship for this camera. I love it. Night vision, 2 separate cameras. On the app, I can move it around. I can do all the things. So I have one camera facing her bed, and then this camera here is facing the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, we're going to find out. Listen, probably should be a detective. But we're going to find out. Well, it's been weeks and nothing until today. Until today. I am so glad that I did not leave clean clothes on her bed because she would have done it. So I saw it and I went back and looked at the footage, which you don't have to pay, but if you want them to store the footage, I think it's like $4.99 a month or something like that. Well, I'm not going to save it anymore because now I know who did it. I can cancel that. That's my son's cat. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was my son's cat. The same cat that I've had struggles with since she was a kitten. Same cat that peed as a kitten, got into a basket where I had my iPad and peed all over it. Why does she do this? She's been doing this her entire life. I'm talking, if there is anything smooth or like soft, she'll poop on it. So we have to keep everything up. Well, let's just say I was not happy at all. So now that I know, I said you're gonna have to put a litter box in your room. Now the mystery is solved. I'm not happy about it, but I'm glad the mystery is solved. She's been to the vet. She's well. She doesn't have a urinary tract infection. She's just one of those cats that she's not super friendly. She only likes him, which is fine. She's very sweet to me when he's not here. She's just one of those cats that you have to watch. I digress. So Emma's in the bath right now, and we've got a cold front coming in. So I did do a little bit of cleaning up on the yard. I'm ready to get out there 100%. I'm ready to just be out there, spend all my time out there. So I blew all of the leaves and the dead leaves and stuff. All my azaleas got freezer burned. And so I blew all of the other stuff into the grass because once it rains it'll hold it there. And then blew off the front and the back porch and cleaned up the yard a little bit. So. I love when it falls like perfection.
The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck.
This may sound silly, but how do you guys get your kids excited to read? My kids don't like to read. And I guess I'm not really a good example because I always have an an audiobook in my ear, so they don't see me pick up a book. Maybe that's where it needs to start, but I'm just curious. I want to facilitate that in my children because the technology is just wild and out of control, and I just want to go back to the 90s, but we can't. So tell me, how do you get your kids to love to read?
Reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you.
I just happened to run my finger across her blinds, and I really, really wish I wouldn't have.
Wish me the best of luck, trying to steal your hand.
Secondly, does anybody else get just emotional and sad when they think about the 90s? I don't know. Amanda and I were talking about this, but I get very sad. Like, I will cry because I miss it so much. Do you guys do that too?
Coming to get the only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you.
I want to hop on real quick and share how I hydrate smarter with my Live It Up electrolytes. These are so good. It is awesome as a post-workout if you're in an afternoon slump or when you need a little bounce back. It is made with coconut water powder, sea salt, and vitamin C. No junk, no sugar. It supports natural energy, metabolism, hydration, whether you're working out, hanging out at home, or you just want something tasty to drink. The formulation is clean, and that is a big deal to me. I like the balanced electrolytes with the sodium and potassium for hydration and even muscle support. I love that it dissolves easy so there's no clumps, and it's less than $1 per serving. It is naturally flavored, non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, and nut-free. And yes, even third-party tested. If you want to hydrate smarter, make sure to check out Live It Up. You can use my code LYN15 for 15% off. The link will be in my description box. I also have a QR code right here on the screen. And thank you so much, Live It Up, for sponsoring this portion.
Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your
So if you saw me breaking down those boxes earlier, Dreamy sent me this mop vac, and I wanted to try it. I like to try the products before I share them with you, believe it or not. Rarely do I hate anything. There have been some that I'm like, I cannot use this. I'm sorry, I just won't do it. But Dreamy usually comes through, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. I like their stuff a lot. This is obviously not sponsored by them, but I wanted just to clean this space up anyway because I have it here and I have it out, and I wanted to give it a try. So far so good. I do like it. Do you guys have a Tenneco or a Dreamy, or do you have any other type of mop vac type of thing? Or do you ooh, my goodness, words. Or do you prefer to just do a bucket and a mop? Listen, there is nothing like some good old-fashioned bucket and a mop to get things done. I've talked about that. I have cleaned my floors so much lately, and it's been great. I will wear socks around the house. I rarely go barefoot, and the bottom of my socks would get so dark, and it was gross. So I've been mopping and vacuuming a lot lately, and I can tell the difference in the floor. And it's just one of those things that's out of sight, out of mind, because you don't see the dirt, you don't see the stains. But my goodness, when you like pour the water out, it is unreal every single time. But I do like this one because it gets pretty low.
give you a sign. My communications were less.
Also, if you're wondering, I am using Marco. I'm texting my sister-in-law. I will do talk to text, and I don't proofread, and I send the most ridiculous, embarrassing messages, and I have fat thumbs. So there's there's mistakes there too. So Marco is always a win for me. Looking fancy. I like it. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna be like, oh, I hate it, but I like it. It really goes low. I like that a lot. It's easy to clean out. I like that a lot. What I like about it more than the Tenneco is that when I pull the red handle, the top pops off. With the Tenneco, I have to like finagle it. It's really tight in there. Like, not that big of a deal, but it's cool that it pops right off. I also like that the reservoir is kind of like solid. With the other one, it's a little, there's a lot more like molds to it, if you will, like divots, if you will. Easy to clean out, I guess is what I really should say. I like it. I like how low it goes. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So often I see, it's actually doing its self-cleaning. So often I see people who put rugs in the middle of the kitchen, and I love that look. But I feel like this might be too wide. So I did get a really affordable rug from Walmart. It was like $49, and I love it. Let me show it to you. Here it is. It is really, really beautiful. That is some blue, some brown, some creams. It's really pretty, and it's got the anti-slip back. It's got a great weight to it. So let's see what we think.
If I could speak up, then maybe you would hear.
What do we think? I kind of love it. So I have to say I loved it there. I don't think it looked too out of place or small for that area. The only dilemma is I like to have something under my feet when I'm doing dishes. Chris has a bad back, and it's also really helpful to have like an anti-fatigue mat at the sink. So that's my holdup. I do like it there, but what do you do if you need an anti-fatigue type of mat? I feel like the kitchens online are beautiful, but they're not always functional, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed spending time with you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. And don't forget, you are loved, you are never alone, and I am so thankful for you. See you in the next one. Bye.
My community.